reported not long ago about the EU's 2035 ban on petrol and diesel or gas and diesel vehicles. However, there are 5 countries now saying they're not happy. Here's who they are. Hello my friends and welcome to the channel. I'm the Electric Viking. Great to see you. My name is Sam Evans for those of you who are new, and I'm coming to you here from Melbourne, Australia. If you want to know a bit more about me and my boys and what we get up to, I'll put a link in the description below to my sons Jack and Cal's to their BMX YouTube channel. Check that out. They'd be stoked if you had a look. Now, several European countries, including Italy, Portugal, Slovakia, Bulgaria, and Romania, are pushing to delay the EU's potential ban on combustion engine powertrains in 2035. Interestingly, this has been reported by the media in many different locations, many different publications. They've all quoted those 5 countries. However, I believe the biggest problem is not those 5 countries. I believe it's actually Germany. Their finance minister claims that they now are not really agreeing with this because why? Well, he didn't say this, but clearly because Porsche doesn't want to stop selling internal combustion engine vehicles. They're afraid that their emotional customers, their customers that want those noisy, polluting vehicles, will still want to keep buying them. Anyhow, in documents given to Reuters, the 5 countries I just listed have planned to resist the proposed EU combustion engine ban in an upcoming vote, and a representative from Germany has signalled they may do so as well. Last month, the EU Parliament voted in favour of the ICE ban by 2035. However, before becoming law, the proposal must make it through the Council of the European Union. It's a bit like the Senate of the United States, says Tesla. Here, representatives from Italy, Portugal, Slovakia, Bulgaria, and Romania plan to negotiate with both supporters of the proposal in the Council and parliamentarians to push back the ban date by 5 years to 2040. Frankly, I think this is ridiculous. These clowns just have no idea what's going on. Just get some of them to watch the Electric Viking. They'd realize that no one's going to be buying or wanting internal combustion engine vehicles in 2035. That'd be just like saying people want to go out and start using payphones again, or they want to start using film. People want to stop buying digital cameras and start buying old cameras. It doesn't make sense, especially when we know now. Look at the battery developments that are going on, the energy density improvements, the decreases we're going to see in cost from those batteries. Therefore, what will happen by 2035 is it's without any question certain it will be much cheaper to buy and own an electric car in 2035 than what it will be to buy and own an internal combustion engine vehicle. So why on earth would you even want to have that option? Why not just get rid of it? I don't know. I don't understand this, guys. Please, some of you, explain to me what's going on. Oil and gas, are they in the pockets here? Are they potentially behind this? I mean, we do know oil and gas does have, they do spread the money around when it comes to political donations and those kinds of things. Anyway, in these documents, authors cited 2 main concerns, mainly dealing with infrastructure and affordability. First, they believe that more time is necessary to establish the infrastructure that will be used for electric vehicles. They say 13 years isn't enough. 13 years isn't enough? Really? Okay. Because there's not already, hundreds of millions of houses with PowerPoints at them. Anyway. Secondly, they state that a ban implemented this quickly would disadvantage countries with a lack of purchasing power, forcing an undue burden onto citizens of these countries. I'm sure the Chinese would be happy to supply you with plenty of cheap electric cars. It wouldn't be a big deal, right? In a comment, the EU has stated that such quick implementation may be necessary in order to reach the EU's goal of carbon neutrality by 2050, due to the longevity of modern internal combustion engine vehicles. This news comes shortly after a public statement from the German finance minister saying that Germany will oppose the 2035 combustion engine ban. Now, just so you're aware, there's 3 different political parties in Germany. 2 of them agree with it. 1 of them is opposing it. And they're the ones who happen to be in power, unfortunately. However, it should be noted that while Finance Minister Christian Lindner heads one of the 3 parties making up the current government, his Free Democracy Party remains the minority, and a representative from the Greens, another segment of the current government, has said that the government is in full support of the ban. No comment has yet been made by the Social Democratic Party, which represents the final part of the government as well as a majority of the current coalition. Corporations in Europe seem to be equally split on the issue. Ford, Volvo, Volkswagen, Mercedes have all made comments supporting the passing of the bill. So kudos to Ford, Volvo, Volkswagen, and Mercedes. Others have chosen to stay quiet or to support pushing back the ban. I imagine Toyota is probably, putting as much money as it can into as many pockets as it can in order to stop it, because it's definitely not going to be ready for 2035. In fact, they're saying they'll still be producing internal combustion engine vehicles in 2040. 2045, I think they even said. Some luxury brands, for example, though, have been cited by Italian representatives as requiring protection from the internal combustion engine ban. Many brands, including Ferrari, are now moving towards plans that would have them following the EU's proposal nonetheless. If Ferrari can do it, in my view, then any of them can do it. Come on. Now, there's a lot of people who have responded to this news in comment sections saying things like this. I'm going to share it with you, and I'll tell you, just show you how ridiculous this is. Now, Malatrope and Scott Graves both said similar things. I won't be around to watch it, but it's going to be funny as hell when everybody finally meets carbon neutrality and the climate just keeps on doing what it's been doing for 4.5 billion years. See, for me, that point is neither here nor there. I don't know what's going on there. I do think as humans we're contributing somewhat to warming. I don't know how much it is, but I sure as hell know that when I wind my window down and I start breathing in, I'm breathing in what has been proven by the entire scientific global community to be fumes that cause cancer. My kids are breathing that in. Your kids are breathing that in. So these clowns who are saying that I won't be around to watch it, so I don't care, this is all a waste of time. These idiots, they're breathing that in. And more than likely, some of them will die from cancer. What happens, right? What happens when your immune system is weak and then it gets extra burdens on it? For example, cancerous fumes coming from diesel cars or gas-powered cars. Now, for me, the whole point is to get those off the road to make the world better for our children. The other whole point is to do something logical, right? Noise pollution. Noise pollution is horrendous. Why not get rid of it when we can? Why not actually make the world a place where we don't walk down the street and feel like we're choking on fumes, a place where it's quieter, the air is cleaner. Sounds better to me. To me, that is the biggest point that I take away from this. And frankly, the fact that these 6 countries, 5 plus Germany, are so short-sighted that they can't see that in 13 years' time from now, the world will well and truly be more than ready to adopt electric vehicles, 100%. I frankly am shocked by it. But let me know in the comment section below what you think. Maybe I'm missing something. Maybe I'm not. Thank you for watching, as always. And guys, great to see you again, and have a fantastic day. Bye-bye.